the fruit of the Spirit? Well, not a coconut, but it's really important in your life. So let's get this show started. Welcome to the Puppet Show. I'm Bobby.
I'm Annie. And I'm Cassie.
Oh, and boy, have we got a show for you. First, we're going to do stuff, and then we'll go over to cooking with Cassie, and then we're going to go to the cardboard theater, and after that, it's challenge time.
This is great. I've always wanted to be on TV.
Well, and today, we're talking about how awful banana flavoring tastes. Yeah.
What? No.
Gross.
Annie, that's not what you told me. No, Bobby, that's not what we're talking about.
Why not?
Yeah, we're talking about the fruit of the Spirit.
But what is the fruit of the Spirit?
Well, let's go find out.
I'll beat you there. Welcome to the best, most super spectacular, out of this world, cowabunga,
Bobby.
crazy cool stuff. Yay! Woohoo! Ah! So, what is the fruit of the Spirit? Well, when I say a fruit, you might think like an orange. Oh, but nope, it's not that kind of fruit. Get out of here. What about the Bible? But nope. But the Bible does tell us what the fruit of the Spirit is. It tells us about the fruit of the Spirit in Galatians 5:22 through 23. But what about a heart? Well, one part of the fruit of the Spirit is love, and also like joy and peace are also parts of the fruits of the Spirit. But there's more. Heart. What about an apple? Get it? An apple. Oh, it's not an apple. What about a watch? Well, patience is part of the fruit of the Spirit, and sometimes that means that we're waiting and waiting and waiting. And kindness and goodness are parts of the fruit of the Spirit too. How about a banana? No. Bananas are not part of the fruit of the Spirit.
Bobby, what are you doing?
Hitting a banana?
Why are you... Oh, never mind. Can you keep going?
What about the steering wheel? Well, more parts of the fruit of the Spirit are like faithfulness and gentleness and self-control, like driving, like a steering wheel. What about a fruit smoothie? Is that the fruit of the Spirit? No. The fruit of the Spirit is like love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Watch out!
So the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The fruit of the Spirit comes into your life when you're controlled by the Spirit. But there's another thing you can be controlled by too, and that is called the flesh, and it's the opposite of the Spirit. We're going to Cassie in the kitchen to find out more, but before we do, if you like this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Thanks! Now to cooking with Cassie. Cassie? I hate cooking! Why do I have to do the cooking segment?
Because it's called Cooking with Cassie.
Well, why couldn't it be called Burning with Bobby instead? Cassie, this is your section. We need you to do this. All right. We're gonna make something good and delicious. First, we'll add some flour. Then some dirt. Next, here are some rocks. Here's some paint. How about green? I like green. Next, some grass. Paper clips. An old sock. Crayons. Then, just add some water from the pond and stir. Now I just need to scoop some out for Bobby. I think that's good. It doesn't really need to be cooked.
made you some chocolate pudding. Come here. This cooking thing isn't so hard.
Did you say chocolate? Oh, I love chocolate. What is that?
It's chocolate pudding. Here, take some and eat it.
I just remembered I gotta go.
Hey, you get back here.
Annie, help!
Cassie was adding all sorts of bad things into her cooking. But could she end up with something good to eat if she used those things to make it?
No way! Blah.
Hey, Bobby, take this spoon.
Well, I gotta get ready for the next part of the show. Bye!
No, you don't. No, get back here now.
Well, when the Spirit is in control of your life, you get the fruit of the Spirit, which are those good things we mentioned earlier. But if the flesh is in control of your life, you can't end up with anything good. You can only end up with bad things. The Bible tells us in Romans 8:8, those who are in the flesh cannot please God. When Cassie was using those bad things in cooking, what she made was bad. If we don't have the Spirit, we're controlled by the flesh, and the flesh is bad. So even when we try to do good things, if the flesh is in control, the flesh can only do bad things. That was the problem Tommy had. And that brings us to our next segment. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Tommy. Tommy was a normal little boy, but Tommy was not a child of God, so Tommy was controlled by the flesh. Tommy wanted to do good things, and he often did things that other people thought were good, but Tommy knew that he did a lot of bad things. Sometimes he would say nice things on the outside, but have mean thoughts on the inside. Or he would do the things that people wanted him to do when they were watching, but when nobody was around, then he would do other things. Every day, Tommy tried to do good things that he knew God would want him to do, but he could never do it completely right.
I'm in control.
One day, though, Tommy decided to accept God's gift and become God's child. Now Tommy was forgiven for all the sins he had done, and now he was given the power to live the life God had planned for him. The power he was given is the Spirit.
Wait, what?
But Tommy didn't really want the Spirit in control. He still wanted to do things his way. So now that he was God's child, he tried to do good things, but he found that he still got mad at people, and he still did bad things. But he was confused. Why couldn't he be good now? Wasn't he God's child? Tommy tried and tried, but finally he realized that he couldn't do it, but God could. So he made a choice and put the Spirit in control.
Oh, hey!
Now Tommy found when the Spirit was in control, his life showed the fruit of the Spirit. He had peace, love, joy, all of it. He could now do good things that pleased God. Tommy was excited about this new breakthrough, but sometimes Tommy would forget and would slip back into being controlled by the flesh. Tommy realized that he had a choice every day. He could choose to be controlled by the flesh, or he could be controlled by the Spirit. Being controlled by the flesh brings death and bad things, but being controlled by the Spirit brings life.
Come back here.
Tommy chose to be controlled by the Spirit, but he knew that the flesh would always be trying to get back into control.
Come here.
No, Bobby, that's the end. We're done.
What? No, I want the puppet.
No.
Come here.
Annie, let go.
Tommy made the choice to be controlled by the Spirit. How about you? If you're God's child, you have that choice too, because God has given you His Spirit. If you are not God's child, you can watch one of our God's Gift videos to find out more. If you are God's child, we have a challenge for you.
It's super duper challenge time! Yeah! Okay, if you're God's child, think of an area where you're not doing what you know God wants you to do. See, you might get upset at your brother or sister, or maybe you say something that's not true, or maybe you don't like someone. Those are bad things of the flesh. but we want the spirit to be in control. So here's your challenge. When you want to do a bad thing, say no to the flesh, and then say yes to the spirit, and then let him do it through you. Okay? Got it? Say no to the flesh, and then say yes to the spirit, and let him do it through you. Do it today. You can also say, oh yeah, no, to the flesh, and then, oh yeah, yes, to the spirit. And you can also break rocks if you have ninja skills like this. Yeah, yeah, oh, ow, ow.
Thank you for joining us today on The Puppet Show.
If you'd like to see more videos just like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button.
We'll see you next time.
Bye!